Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Meow. With our musical accompaniment.
Yes,
Meow,
Finley.
meow,
Finley and his ragtime band.
meow.
Hey,
Finley and his rat.
hi, hi.
Hey, hey,
We are here.
hey.
The other one we're missing is
Sing
Amber, but she's on vacation. Bitch. We jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know she having fun.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Shadow Kitty.
Hi, kitty.
And Rhonda's here. She's gonna finish her popcorn, she said. We'll wait.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Rhonda in quite some
Nom
time.
nom 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 nom.
Always fun.
I'll talk between bites, I reckon.
Okay.
I'm I'm a little addicted. It's like I made my own kettle corn and it's kind of like crack to me.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like
I
kettle
get
corn.
that absolutely. I'm all about the kettle corn crack.
I am
I should take
recovering
y'all
from.
out to see my little chicks.
Oh, that might be fun.
Yeah.
I'm recovering from dental surgery. Had a molar removed, so I'm kind of anti popcorn right now, but I do like it.
Excuse me. I'm
I got a
I'm
hole in my face.
oh
That's not
there's
the
a
right one.
there's a hole in my face, dear dog, dear dog. Hole in my face, dear dog. Oh. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's
Here
I'm
we
on
okay.
my
are.
phone. I can't see the comments or who's here, so y'all keep me posted. Hey,
Yeah,
Shadow
Okay.
Mr.
Kitty.
Shadow Kitty.
Good
That's usually
eye.
about it. Sometimes
Yeah.
Ed's here, grumpy old dude. That's Amber's husband. And occasionally Philip will pop in.
Yeah, we don't have a big fan base.
We get new people every once in a while. They come and they go, "What the fuck is going on in here?" And then they kind of leave.
So
Yeah.
we literally are just hanging out. We're just
Uh,
instead of zooming, we're just broadcasting.
yeah,
But
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much.
It's all good.
You know,
Mm,
Cool.
that's why I didn't
mm,
even get dressed. I don't care. I'm not even gonna be on camera because I'm
mm.
not camera ready.
Yeah.
In my mind, doesn't matter what the outside looks like. It's in my head.
Well, I would show y'all how much my hair's grown, but if you can see, I got it braided and I got it
Mm.
Nice.
dyed cherry cola color.
Like
that's
it.
Nice.
pretty.
Love the color. That's a
Thank
lot
you.
of hair if you could get it in a braid like that. Congratulations.
Oh, girl, and I just cut 2 inches off of it. I've done it since about January.
Oh,
Wow.
that grows fast.
It does grow fast.
What up, Shadow Kitty says? I got about 7 miles of
Yeah.
kayaking in yesterday on the Never Whatever River.
Never
No,
sing.
So I
never
don't have my
seen.
glasses on. It's the only reason I.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
never
little
seen.
fuzzy to
Okay.
me too.
Yeah.
Mm. If I
I
look
thought I
like my
did
eyes
good
are
for
doing
being
Morse
blind.
code. Yeah, you did good. Nova, Nova, whatever.
Little tip: never wear glitter mascara without some kind of sealer on top of it.
Okay.
I think I may have
Pain
done damage.
inducing.
No, just like I mean, eye goopers are one thing, but sparkly ones are a whole nother ball of wax. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. Definitely sounds like it. Or a ball of pain.
We have established that Faye is roasting. I am roasting. Nadine's kind of hot for her. And what's going on with your weather, Rhonda,
Oh my
darling?
gosh. Okay, you see how I'm dressed.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I mean, Texas is way hotter, but It's the damn
But
humid here that, I mean, I got swamp everything.
yeah, me too. I'm too close to the coast to avoid any of that other good shit where there's no
Mm.
humidity. I'm too close to
I'm
Houston.
wearing a similar outfit, Rhonda. The only
Yeah, me
thing
too.
difference is that I'm
Who?
wearing teal and not black.
I'm kind of
Mm.
polka dotted, but yeah,
Yeah,
bare
you see
minimum.
the top of my tattoo.
No.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Mm. I got yeah, I the wind coming through is been pretty strong today, so I opened the windows. So I got the cool breeze cuz it's getting like it's overcast now. And so it's cooled down quite a bit, but it's nice. I got a I got my vest on over my back so my back doesn't get cold, but that's about it. It's going pretty good
You
though.
have extra clothes on so you don't get cold. Mm,
Mm,
that's why I said
mm.
she's a little
mm.
warm for her.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm a little warm for her. For me, it's it only just started
Christopher's like
cooling down. It only just started cooling down the last couple of minutes.
the rest
Would
of us
you?
are on full rotisserie setting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you, Nadine? Is it around 30 degrees Celsius there?
no, it's
That
only
is where
15
Faye
here.
is.
Is that higher or lower than that?
15 Celsius is
Oh, and that's warm for
50
you?
fifth, no, right now it's only 15. It got up to about 25 in my house today, and that's hot for me. Warm
Yeah,
is about 20. That's about 7, 60,
45 is pushing
8,
80. So
70,
yeah.
70. Yeah, 70, 70 is about my limit.
Oh, okay. Because it's about,
Yeah.
let me see, I know 40 is from working at a children's hospital. We took temperatures in Celsius, and I know 37 is about 98 degrees Fahrenheit. 40 is you're running a fever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely are running a fever if you're at 40. Um, but yeah, like it's for me, like it's a lot of people don't like it 15. I would be happy if it was 15 all the time.
Oh, my Lord.
That's like under 60. So that's
that's
cold for me. I
that's
mean like
that's
I need a jacket.
that's 59, and that's
Yeah.
how I kind of get like keep cool is that.
59 is like perfect.
Yeah.
Or
Deal with 15
Yeah.
all year round.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
I am in Newfoundland, so like our summers kind of been starting, and it's only like it gets up to 36, which is a bit hotter than Angie has it right now.
I live in civilization where the temperatures are reasonable most of the time. Meh,
Oh,
meh.
Nadine, I missed a lot. I didn't know you were in Newfoundland. Did you move there
Yeah.
from BC, or am I getting your
You're
location confused with one of my other Canadians?
you're confused with another Canadian, yeah. I've always been like since I started kind of hanging out, I've been here in Newfoundland. And so
Yeah,
since I've known,
she's an hour and a half into the future
yes.
right?
from us.
Okay, an hour and a half instead of an hour. That is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, because I
Yeah.
knew there was Atlantic time. What time
Uh,
zone are you
We're
in?
we're we're Newfoundland time.
Oh, you got your own time zone.
We got
Yep.
our own time zone. Yes, it's Atlantic plus another half. Like Atlantic, we're east of the Atlantic time zone, and 30
A half
minutes.
hour, yeah.
Yeah, from the Atlantic time zone. So
I
so
so
I'm
want to come up there. I want to come up to Canada. I've been to Calgary,
yeah
because my sister used to live there, but
yeah. And I was there for many years. I lived there for a long time. We went there when I was We went on vacation when I was 13, and I never went home until I was 40 or 39, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
She's a little runaway.
so yeah, so it's it was, yeah. I'm like, if you're gonna go on vacation, the thing I learned was if you're gonna go on vacation, make sure you like where you're going because you may not be home for a while. That's what I learned.
Well, I ended up in Texas. I was only supposed to stay 13 weeks for work,
Yeah.
and 20 years later, I moved back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems to
yeah,
happen.
Texas is kind of a trap.
Well,
The place itself isn't awful, and most of the people are pretty good, but the ones that aren't are just so bad.
oh, I know. Well, and back when I went, I was like, this is cool. This is a cool place, blah, blah, blah. But by the time I thought it wasn't a cool place anymore, I don't know. I have no desire to go back for any reason.
Yeah, I totally can understand that. If I could leave, I probably would. But
I feel that way right now about Georgia too. But it's not as bad as Texas ever.
do you want to talk about the chickens? Because
Yeah,
I'm
we can talk about
dying
the
to hear
chickens.
this about the chickens.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say you told everybody about the chickens?
Well, I told them all I knew was that your neighbor did a horrible thing and killed your chickens.
Yes.
I don't get a lot of detail. Didn't get a lot of detail out of the
Well,
message.
just basically, the short story on that is several months ago, it may have even been last year, there was a white Mustang racing up and down the street. Now, mind you, my street from top to end is maybe 1 mile, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's a dead end, it's residential, and people walk on that street. People
Hmm.
don't pay attention to traffic because ain't nobody
There's
here
not any.
except for people who live here.
Right.
Well, boy in the white Mustang was company of boy two doors down. And I said, oh, on our community Facebook group, I said, oh, that Mustang, it's parked at number 90. Well, Mama and Daddy from number 90 Daddy from number 90 jumped my case for calling that out in public. So completely unhinged, threatened me, threatened John, threatened to kill my animals back then, and I didn't even have chickens. Um, but we noticed the first batch of 6-week-old chicks that we put out there, they got missing. And so we put some chicken wire around the bottom so they wouldn't be able to get out, and no predators would be able to get in. And a while later, probably a month ago or so, noticed we had to repair a little bit because there was some wire. I don't know if it was cut or what. I mean, because we have flimsy chicken wire on there. Um, anyway, and so we suspected somebody was in there. That's when we did all our repair work on the coop. And then let's see. So we just thought that, that was not there before and all of that. And
Right.
just kind of taking note. Now I did have an outside camera, but I don't have it hooked up to anything anymore. And it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have caught that. We'll put it that
Right.
way. So anyway, June the 5th, I went out, chicken house door was open, and I didn't see any chickens. I walked out there and saw dead chickens in my yard.
Oh my.
And what was left and I had 13 total chickens, and I had in the yard rung necks of 5 Rhode Island Reds and 3 Bantams. Or yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
wow.
3 Rhode Island Reds and 5 Bantams, and the rest of the chickens were missing. The other 5 were missing, and yeah, so I had to call the sheriff out and get them made a report, and then this second the sergeant came out then, and when the sergeant came out, he's like, usually an animal does this, and I said, you know what? I said, if there were feathers everywhere, I would agree with you. I said, but there is not a feather missing, and these chickens have their necks wrung. I said, a fox did not do that. So
Yeah.
then the lieutenant came out, and he happens to be buddies because I called the neighbor's name. And I said, that's who did this. And he ended up he tried to tell some bullshit story about how chickens run into poles and kill themselves and different things like that. And I mean, a chicken or a fox or nothing else didn't open that 4-foot latch. So I was so mad, and I was mad at him because the attitude, the smug attitude. If you're talking
Yeah.
about politicians, think about Tom Cotton. Just that.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Arkansas. Okay, that attitude. So he had that attitude, and I said there is not a feather out of place. An animal did not get my chickens. So, anyway, the older white guy, he was like, normally it is. And I mean, when I said there's not a feather out of place, he's like, you're right. And then down, behind the chicken house, there was a knife stuck in there was a knife stuck in the ground. So the knife was stuck in the ground, like, a threatening message kind of thing. And so the deputy that first came out is a 75-year-old black man, and he's just like looking at me like that this did not happen by an animal. And he's ready to charge them with um felony cruelty to animals. So anyway, so that's what's going on, and I've been processing that because I mean, I don't know if the picture got around to everybody, but I know I sent it to you, didn't I, Angie? The one with one of the Rhode Island Reds on my shoulder. So they were my pets as much as anything, and so I don't know. It's just very upsetting, and so I've got a security company coming out this week. We're gonna put up cameras and have some monitoring going on, and when these fools get brave enough to do it again, I will have it on camera.
My.
Good.
And I will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law.
Absolutely. Jeez. All kinds of
Oh,
craziness.
Well, I mean, it's just, I mean, if they looked at my Facebook page, it might be political hate, but I've never said anything in the community group about anything except for, did y'all hear that shot? I mean, and he's usually the one shooting his shotgun off too. And I'm like, did y'all hear that shot? Everybody okay? Just making sure that somebody's not killing one of my neighbors.
Yeah.
And he gets all bent out of shape about me calling out the shots too, because I don't know whether it's him killing a snake or, something like that, or if, somebody actually came into somebody's house and shot him.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So that's just the thing. Oh, look at that. Angie, how
Oh.
sweet is that baby?
aw.
How sweet is that
Aw.
baby? Yeah.
She knows she's sweet too.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh. Angie knows when to do stuff like that. She knows that if I'm distracted, I can't put her full screen.
So that's what's been going on. Still in grad school. I'm working on a paper with it's a group project and it's annoying.
Oh,
Just for the summer, it's just that one thing. So not too hectic there. Work is work. Corporate
yeah.
is corporate. You
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
Unfortunately, healthcare is corporate here. Nadine, I would
Mm.
be probably, I don't know. I would like to work in Canada and see what the difference is.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't work in healthcare. I do know that, like, the wait times and things like that, like, we still, financial problems, but it's more because it's social rather than for
Yeah.
profit. We don't have for profit healthcare. No
Yeah.
matter how hard the conservatives keep trying to put that in, and they do try,
Mm,
they do want it to be corporate healthcare, but
My cousin is over in London right now working for the Cleveland Clinic over there. She's
hmm
also a nurse. And So, they allow some private health care, but of course that is not the government sponsored but they allow
yeah,
both things. They allow a private option. So I
oh
don't know.
yeah,
And I don't know that it's that much better. I mean, you still have to wait for things here. And when it's
hmm
corporate, I mean, yeah, you might get in. You might not have to wait, but there's no guarantee that you don't have to wait for what you need.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's we you certainly have wait times here, but it's everybody has to wait. There are some, of course, some of the things are more profit driven, but uh, you know, a poor person doesn't have to worry about not being able to get their health care, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and I would like it
Yeah.
just so that it's not tied to the employer. I mean,
Yeah.
I like my supervisor that I have right now is the best
Hmm.
that I've had in my whole career. And um yeah, and so it's like, I'm not looking to leave, but I wish my insurance was not tied to my employer.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah. 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 Like, we do have employee health insurance that'll cover more than, like, what the government will do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like base your basic health is covered no matter what. You can get some better options and different types of physiotherapy and this, that, and the other thing.
Uh-huh. Probably like
But
with different in eyeglasses and braces and
yeah,
things like that.
yeah. You're limited with the like with like your dental is different. It's not covered by the government at all.
Oh, only
Um,
50% is covered by dental insurance here.
yeah, and like the only thing I've got covered is emergency dental and removals. So, what was it last year, guys, that I broke that tooth and I had to saw? I had a little saw blade in my mouth. Oh my gosh, my one tooth,
What?
my one
It
little,
hurt.
my, my tooth broke, and there was a very sharp edge to it, and it masticated my tongue. before I could get to the dentist, and
Dang.
they covered the um, the visit as part of the emergency medical service. He didn't because it was an old tooth that had lost a filling numerous times. He's like, okay, I could just Dremel it down, and it took him like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, that feels so much better, because it was every time I would move
Ow!
my tongue, it would be like, because it was
Yeah.
one of the teeth back here. It's like not the molar, but it's
Yeah.
back, so the side of my tongue was just going saw, saw, saw.
Ouch.
Ow. And it only took like 3 or 4 days for that to happen. It's awful. But it took me forever to find somebody who would do it, though.
I
Okay.
might lose you, but I gotta check this message because I made an order.
Okay. But yeah, like basic medical services and in your doctor's offices and things like that are not going to cost you anything here. You don't have to go through insurance for any of the basics.
Yeah.
So you get sick, you call up your doctor. If they can't take you and you're really sick, you go to the hospital and you go into emergency.
Yeah.
Not not a not a big huge thing. Yeah.
I got bit.
Bit.
I was holding something tasty and I got bit.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my. I've had to do my own dental work due to lack of coverage. My cowboy dentistry freaks my wife out. Yes, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
I have no doubt, and I can feel Angie cringing.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I could
I'm glad I
definitely
didn't
feel.
see that.
Yes.
I got nibbled.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
so did Finley decide you were tasty?
Oh my goodness.
You try to grab my hand and pull it down. Oh, your goodness, what?
Everything all right, Rhonda?
Yep. I don't know. They just said that one thing wasn't available, so I'm just like, okay.
Oh.
And I couldn't figure out what it was to tell them whether to cancel it or not. So we'll see what comes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Right? What replacement they pick.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, and y'all want to
Well,
know something else? I live in the little neighborhood by the golf course, and it should be a good neighborhood. But
Yeah.
as y'all know, the experience I'm having, that is not the case.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
always one.
disgusted about that.
I swear there's always one dickhead in every neighborhood.
Well, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Unlike
mm,
you, where I live on a dead end street. Nobody comes down here that doesn't live here unless they're like visiting someone from the
right.
post office. Post office and the trash truck. That's about it. So,
Yep.
yeah, we had a little teenager problem for a little while too. I just went straight to the door. You need to fix this.
Hmm.
Yeah, right. Well, and I don't really know all my neighbors' names. And so I
Uh,
guess I should have gone to the door that day, but heck.
well,
I think the most appropriate response from that parent would have been like, "Oh, I'll take care of that," instead of getting all over me.
Yeah.
Well, sure. That would have been the sensible thing.
Well,
Yeah.
even if they had just written kids, am I right? I mean, it would.
Yeah.
You don't have to escalate. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason to make it worse.
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna get you for what?
I mean, it's like the high school bully.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would bet that he was a high school bully. No
Hmm.
doubt about it.
That is
Ooh,
correct.
ooh, I'm gonna get you. It's like,
That's what I've heard.
He
He's
was
younger than
definitely a
me,
high
and
school.
that's what I've heard.
Mm, yeah, I have no doubt he was.
Scotch and a Dremel. Shadow Kitty. Shame on you. No.
Scotch and a Dremel?
For dental
What?
work.
Oh my.
It's cowboy dentistry, he calls it.
Oh my. Scotch and a Oh my. Oh,
When I say the words cowboy dentistry in my brain, I see some big dude in a set of overalls named Bubba punching you in the face till your teeth fall out.
yeah.
That's funny.
You got a sore tooth, buddy? Come here. Whack.
Yeah. Uh, yeah,
well,
that's
it's better than what I imagined.
The blacksmith, the holder things.
Yeah, big tongs and
Yep.
here, put your head over here on this anvil. Let me get my boot up here.
It's better than getting into enough bar fights so you can collect teeth and then figure out which ones fit.
While I do recommend being anesthetized for dental work, I do feel like I may have been a bit manhandled at this
Mm.
last one because my whole fucking face was
no
sore
problem.
for a little while, like
Oh
all
my
the way down my
gosh.
chin and
Ouch.
across, and like, damn, what did you have a clamp on my face? What the hell did you do to my face? Like the tooth's over here. Why does it hurt over here?
I know when they got that
Mm-mm.
numbing stuff on, you can't feel nothing, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden it wears off.
yeah, yeah. That first night, I definitely used the pain pill they gave me because I was like, oh, I gotta sleep. I can't sleep through this. And the pills don't help. They help me go to sleep because they knock me out, but they don't make
Yeah.
the sleep. It's not good sleep.
Yeah.
It's not good sleep. I'm not a huge
Yep.
fan of codeine, and it's just, that's their go-to around here,
Yeah.
everywhere, I think. But it
Yep.
got the job done. I slept for 4 hours at a time.
Oh my.
That's still traumatic.
Mm.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's okay. I just wish it didn't still hurt. I really keep thinking it really shouldn't still hurt. It should be healing better. But I think the fact that I was a smoker stressed him out, and so he went a little overboard on the stitching and the glue and the patching and such as that, so I don't end up with dry socket, which I sort of appreciate, but my gums just don't really appreciate that.
No.
You know, like, ow, really?
Um. Kitty. Bullies. Kitty says bullies equals tiny deck energy. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
They for sure do.
Well, I don't necessarily believe in it, but all I could think of was the ag teacher when I was in school, and he was an older black man. I think he taught for like 100 years. I swear. But he had a crooked finger. He was a big man with a crooked finger, and when people misbehaved, he'd point at him and say, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Something's gonna happen to you within 2 weeks.
Oh my.
That's funny. I had a principal with a crooked finger. He would always point that particular finger at you, and it's like, well, you're pointing at me or the person next to me. I'm not sure. You know,
Oh my.
2
That's
weeks.
2 weeks.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a bad horror movie.
Well,
Yeah.
and he used to and stuff would happen to kids because they'd have it in their mind. And then
Right.
he did that to somebody, and then they ended up breaking their leg within the 2 weeks. And
Ah, no
it
curse
it,
on me.
it started wigging out people
That's so funny.
because they got psyched out into believing the 2 weeks.
That's
So I
too
walked
funny.
around here saying 2 weeks.
I'm gonna have to start that.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing. Mostly for
You
people
got
who
your
are already creeped out
comeuppance
by the fact that I'm an
in
atheist,
2 weeks.
which in their mind equals devil worshiper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can
Which
just say
is
2 weeks because something's going to happen to you within 2 weeks.
I'm gonna do that at karaoke. No, I don't want to dance. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh, y'all got to keep me
No.
posted
Yeah, that'll be
because I
fun.
want to know how it goes. 2 weeks.
That sounds.
I
That
just can't
just
believe
sounds.
someone would be that upset over a car thing to the point where they would harm
Murder.
animals. Like, what kind of
Yeah,
person?
sick fuck.
I mean, I
They are,
believe you.
yeah,
I believe you. It's just right out of
they
a
ain't right.
horror movie.
It
Well,
is. It's like something you'd see on, you know, the ID channel, one of those true crime channel stories. Like, what
I
the
know.
Yeah.
hell?
Well,
The
and that's
escalation of
just,
the neighbors thing.
yeah, but they just ain't right.
No.
They ain't right.
Yeah.
I told her buy a taser, get a rope, shotgun. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
come for my chickens. I got birdshot. It won't kill you, but it gonna hurt for a while. Put
Yep.
some salt in it.
John said he wanted to get
Yeah.
a shotgun and put rock salt in it.
There you go. Put some salt in it.
Yeah.
That shit stings. Ow! It won't kill you. You'll think twice about doing whatever it was you were doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
That
all for
just. Oh my
non-lethal bear
god.
spray,
Yep. So he got.
paintballs. Paintballs are fun because then you mark them, especially if you hit them like in the head and it gets stuck in their hair.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Like
Mark
just
of
go
the
down the
beast.
road and find the dude with the magenta hair. That's your criminal.
Well,
Well,
either that or start dusting your chickens. If you get new chickens with glitter and glitter never
Yeah.
comes off.
Yeah.
Glitter chickens is a great idea.
So yeah,
I
you
want to
should
be
go
a
talk
glitter
to Mr.
chicken.
Sparkles.
right.
Go talk to Mr. Sparkles. What are you talking about? Glitter
Go
chickens.
check for the dude. Looks like he's been humping a stripper. Go.
Right? That would be quite something.
Yeah, a little mineral oil and some glitter.
Mhm.
Glitter chickens. Oh my god, I'm so happy with it. Thank you, Faye.
Yeah,
welcome.
Faye, I do
Glitter.
have new chicks. I don't know. We're not on the same social media. Do you have an Instagram?
Who?
You.
No, I don't have an Instagram. I have a Blue Sky.
Oh, okay. I'll send you some pictures of my new babies. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
good.
our third batch that we're hatching. Yeah, we're hatching our third batch right now, and I have some that I bought several weeks ago from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Somebody I knew from school, but now they're my chicken friends.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my neighbor has gotten some chickens, and they're really annoying. They're really pretty and they're really fluffy, but they're really annoying. I would never hurt them. I actually, on purpose, now I spill the bird seed for the bird feeders because they like it. It's got
Aw.
sunflower seeds in it. Yeah, the rooster under my bedroom window at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. I got the spray bottle that I use for the cat, vinegar and water.
Yeah.
I will go out there and
Yeah.
I will shoot the chicken with the spray bottle. So if your chicken comes home smelling like pickles, it was me.
Uh,
Go away, I'm sleeping, motherfucker. But yeah, I would never hurt somebody else's pet. I don't care what kind of
Yeah.
critter it is.
well,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, that's
It's
just
just
weird.
sick.
So,
Just sick.
yeah.
yeah, it's like who would I just yeah.
And we do keep our chickens in pens, so they wouldn't be free roaming into the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually something that I asked Angie and I'm like, I could just wait and
Don't know.
ask her instead. But yeah. I was gonna ask if like you have fences or something that they're,
Yeah, I only
not
just learned
wandering
about
into
the
the
chickens a
yard,
couple
but
of weeks ago, so I don't know.
yeah. Oh my. Yeah, it's crazy. That's just
Winner, winner.
Just sick. People are
Very.
sick.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a problem with somebody, just talk to that somebody before it goes any further. That's just, I don't know.
Well, and in my mind, there was just not a reason for it to go anywhere this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know crazy people get crazy though. You never know
Yeah.
who you're dealing with online.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Yeah. It's very
So
crazy.
it is crazy.
Shit, I posted, somebody was asking for a dentist and I posted, my husband's business in
Uh
a
huh.
comment underneath this post. And some bitch come back and starts telling me that no, and says, "Oh, I would never go there. He's unhygienic. He's not a clean person." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You've never been there. He's been here 30 years. There's never been a complaint. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Hmm, very strange.
That is crazy.
So I screenshotted it in case I could sue her for defamation or something, because that's fucked up. Why would you even
Mm.
say something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I just don't know. And I
That's
had the
pick
house on the
me.
market before that event happened, and I think I'm just gonna go with the security. And I've just decided to go on and take it off the market because we have a realtor who doesn't want to come down and show it for herself. She gives it to another real estate agency to do
Yeah.
that, and we don't want the people at that. It's like the small town mafia
Oh, great.
of
Yeah.
real estate
Good old boy
agencies,
club.
and it is. And
Yeah.
so they came in our house, and I mean, they just wrote unkind things because I mean our house was built in 1990, and it's got a few little things that like my towel rack holder needs to be fixed. I've got a
Yeah.
toilet seat that needs to be fixed. I've got different little stuff like that, but
Yeah,
there
that's
is
cosmetic.
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing big wrong with this house at all. But they wrote this nasty comment that my house needed to be deep cleaned. And I'm like, that is what I paid somebody to do. And we moved most of our stuff into storage. And we moved most of our stuff into storage so that, it would not even be cluttered on a bad day.
Hmm.
That kind
Right.
of thing.
1990.
I know, and just don't even think about the fact that that's what 35 years ago now.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Mine
what.
was like built in 1815.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So compared to your
You're
house,
old now.
mine,
You know everything.
yeah. Well, they didn't put a dang
Yeah.
dishwasher in this house either, and there's room by the stove for the dishwasher, not by the sink. So that's annoying.
If they saw
Yeah.
my basement, they would cry.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sounds like American Horror Story right there.
Well, it's made of fieldstone and it's all uneven. I
Mm.
mean, it's
Uh-huh.
not like polished, smooth rocks or anything. It's like from the river.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that gives me an idea of what to do with my cobblestones out front.
Ah.
Because I don't know if y'all knew this or not. Angie, you might have seen it on Facebook. I don't know. But last year, I pinched a nerve when I lost a bunch of weight and did it fast. And it's a common thing that happens. But I got foot drop from it
Oh
on my good
no.
leg, on my damn good
No.
leg. So,
Ugh.
yeah. So my other leg already had foot drop because, well, long story, I was born that way. Um, But anyway, so I'm wearing the same type of leg braces I wore in the 70s
Oh
to
dear.
treat the foot drop. Yeah. And so, where was I going with that? Something about the cobblestones. Okay. So, it's hard for me to walk on those cobblestones. I mean, never mind, I would never go out there barefooted. But even with shoes on, it's hard for me to walk on the cobblestones. So, we got I don't know if you call it a grinder or what you call it, something to plug in that makes a lot of noise and can like probably level that off. I might have to get out there and do that.
Mm.
Um, yeah. And so just different things we're planning on doing here.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it's gonna be
Mixing up.
as
Yeah.
long as we get the neighbor problem settled and and just kind of I mean, I've been here long enough to have um, a little bit of equity in the house. And so, just thinking about what to do about some of that, things that I could do to improve the house using some of that money, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll
Nice.
see. Yeah. So anyway, but
You're
yeah, I can.
so much nicer than I am. I would be going to the Walmart buying up a big frozen chicken pot pie and knocking on their door.
Oh God, that's a good idea. Except that I think they'd shoot me if I showed up on the property. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's that.
there's that. Yeah, so that won't happen. Somebody else told me that I might need to spill nails right in front of their driveway too, and I'm like, no, they'd get it on camera.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nope, can't do. I'll just say 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And I've run around here saying
Was there
2 weeks.
any local witches group or whatever? You can have them paint a magic circle on your fucking driveway.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, I know how to do that myself.
Yeah, put you a big old pentagram of chalk or something where they can
Uh-huh.
see it. And we're
I
like, oh
could.
no, we're
Now that
scared of
would that
that.
would freak John out though. But
It's
I do
just
have a
art. It's
yeah.
just art.
I do have a pagan friend, and I told her about it, and I'm like, I'm ready to put the roots up. She said, "Don't do that. It'll come back to you." I said, "Well, then you do something about it."
Right?
hmm
You got the powers, you use them.
Yeah, you use them. So there we go. So we're gonna go see her. Let's see. I've got off the week after the 4th, and we're gonna take some time that week and figure out that John's worried about the chicks getting too hot in the garage. So
Mm-hmm.
we kind of got to figure that out. Because we got a fan, but he said it would worry him to death if he left a fan running the whole time we were gone.
Yeah.
So, and me, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll I don't Blue Sky. Nadine, I think I'll find you. I know you're on Blue Sky too.
Yeah,
Blue Cat ADK.
it is Faye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What am
Faye.
I?
Wait. Who's what?
Faye is
I'm
Blue
Blue
Cat
Cat.
ADK.
Okay. Now, do y'all use
Hi, Purple.
do y'all
Hi,
Hey,
use
Purple.
Burp. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
purple? Oh, okay. I don't see. I was gonna say I can't see the comments. Do y'all use WhatsApp?
No.
No,
I don't. I don't use WhatsApp. I use I'm on.
Signal?
No.
no.
We
Google
were using
Meet.
Skype until they killed it.
Yeah, we were using Skype until they killed it for
Before
group
that was
calls because
Twitter.
Google
I have a
Meet
new
won't
It
let
up.
you.
Google Voice number.
Oh yeah, I think I have it unless you changed yours, Faye.
I had to. Skype went down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, send
Skype.
that to me. Yeah. Okay.
Definitely find each other on Blue Sky because that's how I get a hold of her. She's there
Yeah.
more than
Okay.
she's anywhere else on the internet. So
Yeah.
Okay, because I use Messenger and I'm on Messenger every day, the Facebook Messenger, but I'm not on Facebook every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
basically just went there because it was the only place we could find to do group chats that didn't have a
Yeah.
time limit or cost money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could do it on Messenger too, but if you don't have an account, then
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
I
Well,
were
that's
have.
looking at.
that's
Messenger.
why we
That's what
went.
we're doing it on.
That's why.
I,
That's why we're on Messenger. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, y'all are on Messenger. Add me to your
Yeah.
group.
that's a
All
good
right.
idea. I'm
Yeah.
never there though because I
Oh,
hate Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, when we need Faye, we have to go fetch her from Blue Sky.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We
Which
can
does
just
not allow group chats yet, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because I
motherfuckers.
have to actually like boot up my desktop in order to look at it.
Yep. Oh, hi,
Okay.
Philip. You made it.
Hey,
Good
Philip.
job.
Hey,
Philip.
Purple. Hey, Shadow Kitty again.
Rhonda needs a couple of gentlemen from New Jersey to visit. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yep.
Right?
I think you should host a party with the local pagan group, a bunch of witches, and like let them do like a bunch of dancing and blah 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 in the yard, and see
I
how
gotta
many
find
neighbors' houses
them.
go up for fucking sale after that. Fuck them.
You'd get you one of those 12-foot skeletons.
Ooh, yeah.
I had a
You
7-footer in the yard, but he croaked.
Oh, 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 Nadine's busy. Darn it.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you like?
I was gonna ask you to look up skeletal chicken props.
They have them at Tractor Supply around Halloween.
Oh my
Yep,
goodness.
And they have little ones and they have great big ones too.
those things would be up in my yard.
Yep.
Awesome.
I have a neighbor
Hey.
who has a 12-foot chicken sculpture in their yard, but it's not a
12 foot.
skeletal one.
Aw. Yeah, the
Oh, you could
I
just hang some of those little twig sculptures. You know, the little twig sculptures like in the Blair Witch Project? Hang some of those in the tree by the driveway. Then it won't bother John. He won't notice it. But anybody walking by or driving by will see him and be like, oh, I'm not going over there.
Do y'all only see a little strip
No,
like
we
my
see
ceiling
you.
fan? Oh, okay, good. Because in my view, all I see is one little strip where I am.
Oh, no.
That's
No,
all
we can
right.
see you just fine.
Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
we can see
Tattoo and
it
all.
just fine. Yeah.
Tattoo
Yep.
and all. Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, well, whatever.
But yeah,
Maybe we can make up some coupons or something for chicken pot pie and stick it in, mail it to them.
Oh,
That's right. That would be worth my how many ever cents it is. Oh gosh. Yeah, when
Like
Blue
every time chicken pot pie comes on sale and there's a coupon, just mail it to them.
Mhm. That's right. That's right. Oh, that would
For
be
a little
fun.
context for those who just joined us, she's got a really nasty neighbor who committed a chicken homicide on her property to some of her pets, and we're thinking of creative ways to
Yep.
bother them for
To
doing
Yeah.
dumbass shit
yeah,
like
to get
that.
him back without causing harm or damage.
Yeah, we just want
Yeah,
to freak them
invite
out
the
and keep them
local
off the
witch
fucking
group.
property.
Yeah.
Invite the local witch group.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I gotta
Oh.
find them because my pagan friend lives in Florida.
Oh, where there's a will, there's a
Oh,
way.
yeah.
And if you can't find them, if there's any Native American
Yeah.
groups around you, they'll do that too.
Yep.
Have the
Yeah.
shaman come over and bless the property or something. It'll freak people that are watching out.
Oh yeah, I need to think about that because there's got to be like, everybody historically that was, Native Americans in Georgia, they got sent to Oklahoma via the Trail of Tears, but I'm sure there's some around.
Oh
That
yeah.
would that would work, Purple, except for he's already been proven to be an
Yeah.
animal killer. We just don't wish that on any of the kitties in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, that would work.
Definitely don't need
That would be
the
Well,
great.
kitties
I
involved.
could pretend like I'm doing a thing and they can just think I'm throwing oregano and I could see, yeah, I could just throw catnip in there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I'd be afraid of what he'd do to the cats after what he did to the
Oh, yeah.
harmless chickens.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
why would
true.
you? Oh,
Oh, that's true.
like harmless chickens, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, well, I won't do that to the stray
Well,
kitties.
take some water, put some yellow food dye in it, and mark your territory. You don't have to tell anyone it's not pee. You can just act like it is.
I'll just
Yep.
drop a little ammonia in it too, and it'll smell all right.
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect. And nobody would know what it is
Nope.
exactly.
I thought was you could put some dead fish in his front yard, and maybe it would attract all the possums and raccoons and stuff. And that goes along the lines of the kitties. We don't want him harming any more animals, so that's not going to work.
No.
We
Yeah.
don't want to use. We're not going to use Mother Nature too much against him because we know he has zero regard for Mother Nature.
Maybe we should throw the eggs that don't hatch in his yard.
Maybe find
Oh
out
yeah.
if there's a local chapter of the Satanic Church in your area.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Invite them
Ooh.
over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my
Shadow
lord. That would
Kitty.
okay, that would wig John out, but yes, that is a good idea.
They're
Right,
just naked.
asshole.
He's in Weed
I
Killer.
love it, Shadow Kitty. That's awesome.
Just don't get shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Is Georgia a stand your ground state? We
Yeah,
need to know
it
this.
is.
Oh
Yeah,
dear. Well, yeah, maybe that's
yeah. We could, yeah. I mean, because if I catch him, I don't have guns at my house, so.
yeah.
But if I yeah, but if I did, I could shoot anybody that comes on my property. And if I had been awake, I don't know what I would have done, when they were out there doing that with them chickens, but
Well, the knife scares me. They left that like some kind of
Uh,
weird
uh,
ass
um,
fucking mafia
Yeah.
lingering
warning.
threat.
they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, and that should be a crime of its own. Whether the cops want to believe that somebody other than an animal did that to your chickens.
Right.
So, which
Yeah.
it was obviously not an animal.
Dust that chicken latch with glitter every night. So
Yep, glitter chickens is my favorite one yet. So I'm thinking, well, they don't have to get it where to hard, put it right on their back because they're gonna grab that chicken and hold it to them. It's the first thing they're gonna do. It's gonna have
Yeah.
glitter everywhere.
Exactly.
go ahead and dust their house for glitter.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Next time, I think, because we didn't even think, because it rained, we didn't even think about having them dust for fingerprints on the metal on the coop.
It sounds like you basically got Mayberry police force there working for you. So it's like you
Yeah.
couldn't. Yeah, they're not gonna look for footprints. They're not gonna look for evidence. They don't give a rat's ass.
Nope.
All cops are bastards.
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm a firm believer.
Yep. Me too. Me too. Because it just sucks. They're the good intentioned ones are Barney Fife and
Useless. Yeah.
yeah, and then
Subordinate.
yeah,
Yes.
and then the assholes are just assholes. So we're stuck kind of until we have the proof on camera. We're not going to be able to do
Yeah.
anything. You know, and the smug deputy that I was telling you about, the
Yeah.
asshole one. He actually made a phone call to the person whose name I called because they're buddies, and
Oh,
I know that happened, and so whenever this all comes about, I think we're gonna do a FOIA and get those phone records and all that.
yeah. That'd be a good idea.
Wow.
Yeah, or
Put signs up everywhere. Camera surveillance.
Mhm.
Smile. You're on candid camera.
yep, smile, yep, because I have 1.3 acre.
It's a big
And
brother is watching sign.
mm-hmm, that's true. John wanted to get no trespassing signs, but I like the idea of Big Brother.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
I
just
do.
it's all ridiculous, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
all
yeah, for
ridiculous.
sure. For
Like
sure. We're just I don't know.
yeah.
And one of the deputies is somebody that I went to school with, and we're sort of
Excuse me.
friends, but he
Yeah.
wasn't working that day.
Bummer.
Oh,
I
of
know.
course.
Because he actually went down to their house in uniform last time I had to, make a complaint about that person. So,
I
I
agree.
did
I had a
like
nephew that tried to be a cop for a while and he couldn't do it. He was too
yeah,
nice.
yep.
He was perfectly built. Like he's this big guy. He's just big. And
Hmm.
he couldn't do it. 'Cause he really wanted, he thought he was there to help people and the rest of the cops made fun of him. I thought that was
Oh,
horrible.
yeah,
Oh
like
no.
He's like, yeah, I can't deal with it. It's too much.
yep. So,
No idea what he's doing now, but he was definitely not cop material.
no.
Angie, your
Poor thing.
kids doing okay?
Yes, they're horrible. They're teenagers and I love them, but I want them to go away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teenage girls are such fun.
Yeah, I was the perfect teenage girl.
Mm-mm.
Hi,
Oh, hey, Amber you popped in. Hi, Amber. We miss you.
Hey
Hi,
Amber.
Amber.
Definitely
Amber.
go back and watch. You need to hear the chicken story because just don't do it when you're in a good mood.
No,
Yeah,
because it'll
yeah.
piss you off. I mean, it's
It will
like
piss you off. Yeah.
this is the calmest I've been about it. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it has taken me weeks to be able to talk about it without just venom.
I have no
I
doubt.
No.
understand.
Yeah, because we're there. We've just found it out and we're full of the venom for you right now. We're good. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just yeah.
They're
Yeah.
lucky I'm poor. Let's just put it that way. They are lucky I am poor because I would be there and they would be very annoyed.
Yeah, you talk about somebody from Jersey coming to kick ass. Who needs two men?
Yeah.
Then Faye. Don't make us stick
Oh,
Faye on you.
it's too bad I don't just pick all my dandelions and like stand on the street and throw them over there in the
Oh
yard.
no, what you do is you vacuum a lot, you save up the bags, and next time they have a barbecue, you empty the bags outside to the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh, uh,
dusty
uh,
steaks. Ooh.
uh.
I don't know that
No.
that's a little ways for that to carry because they're not the immediate next door.
Mm.
Maybe.
So,
Make sure
but
it's a blustery day.
since this incident has happened, um, the neighbor across the street put their house on the market. I don't know if there's any correlation there, but I mean, or causation there, but there is correlation there.
Okay, yeah. That seems kind of
Yeah, I wouldn't
suspicious.
want
I
to.
agree.
I wouldn't want to be living in a neighborhood like that.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't either, but I had a sorry real estate agent who didn't want to do her job, do her due diligence, so I had to fire her, and I'm just going to hang on to it, I guess, because
Yeah.
in this area I feel like the housing market's fixing to crash again.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, um at least I'm friends with one deputy. Um and then we shall see.
Well,
Yeah.
good luck. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're over time and it's time to
Are
tell
we
the
over time?
audience good
Oh,
night.
Good night.
good
Good
See y'all
night.
next
night.
week.
Sleep tight and
Bye.
pleasant dreams come true. Make
And
a wish
stream.